let's go ahead and jump to when we had left school and started jamming out. We actually did start jamming out more when we left. Well, the first Battle of the Bands was actually in '95, and that was the first time that I played, and that was me and Jason Cash and Tony.
Right.
And then yours and mine came, and that was you and me and Tony. So I guess I imagined that I still had to have a Jason, because Cash was gone. So
I remember the set list was supposed to be like Happiness and Slavery, Rock and Roll.
Help Me I'm in Hell, Happiness and Slavery, Rock and Roll. I think actually Happiness was going to be the last one because we were going to wreck the set.
Yeah, that's right. And we had all the schemes set up for all these lights.
Yeah.
Like it was going to be lights, fog, and all this shit for stage set because we were so big on Kiss and Jacks and Nine Inch Nails.
I think it's good to tell the audience here that when we say we had all these lights,
we had intentions for all these lights.
we had oh, we never got laid.
They never quite made it to set. Our roadie must have been sick that day.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, our lights actually consist, and I remember them right. We had a big green neon rod, and a traffic light that was hanging up on my wall for the longest time. And it wasn't a real traffic light. It was something you could get at fucking Spencer Gift for like $20, and a strobe light. We had a strobe light. Strobe light that barely worked, like, because it's like it had a heart murmur, so it was just like flash, 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 flash.
In an auditorium that held a couple thousand people with one strobe light, one band. One
strobe light, one neon rod, and one shitty fucking traffic light, and a cooler that had a lot of cold water with dry ice at the foot of the drum set.
Oh my god.
And we got pelted more with actual real ice cubes from the fucking crowd than we were ever worried about this dry ice. And Tony was set to be the drummer. And I was going to have you play guitar, and I was going to be playing guitar, and then you were going to switch to the keyboard for Happiness. And we were going to do, while you were switching to the keyboard, I was going to do Help Me I'm in Hell, and then that was going to switch over to and then just shit got fucked. From the very get-go. It's stupid because I made a checklist of everything that we needed to bring with us. Guitar cables, the effects pedals, our fucking instruments.
And half of it got there.
No, all of it got there except for one thing, which was the adapter jack that went...
That ran everything, that's right! That ran every fucking thing, that's what it was.
And then, like that wasn't bad enough. What happened in the transition before we even could put our shit up on stage, I'm fucking around. I remember you being so pissed off at me too. It wasn't our drum set from the very beginning anyways. It was Parvez's. A little dude from Bangladesh? Yeah. This dude named Parvez let us use his drum set. And he kept saying about be very, very careful because it's a very expensive drum set. And when we finally got this fucking thing, it was like, when I think about it now, it's like this fucking thing wouldn't go for like $50 on eBay.
What's expensive to you is trash.
It was like my fucking I could jerk off in a cup and it'd be worth more at a sperm bank than that fucking drum set you could ever get for a drum set at even the shittiest of fucking garage sales.
Hey, but the show must go on.
Yeah, but it didn't. Because while I'm fucking around in the back hallways playing with that fucking kick drum pedal,
it broke.
I stepped on
I that shit.
Oh, and it broke, and it was the most pissed off I've ever seen you in the time that we've been together, that we've hung out. I fucking, like, just hit that pedal, and I hear it.
Right. I saw that thing fucking snap, and I was so mad.
You fucking lost your shit, and then I spent another hour trying to make up for it by trying to find someone who would let us borrow their kick drum pedal. But after they saw what I had done, they're like, "You ain't touching our shit."
Yeah.
Fuck off, poor boy.
And I think one of my friends who were like one of the punk rockers, I think John Hernandez, let us borrow his.
No, we didn't ever get to use it. We never. He was considering it, but he wound up just saying no. He wound up packing his shit before. Well, no, not even that. He wound up just avoiding us altogether. What we wound up doing was taping it together. But we had gotten we'd asked to borrow somebody's drumstick so Tony could use it, and then we used one of our drumsticks and taped it to the pedal, to the underside of the pedal, to try and hold it as a brace, kind of like a splint. And not that that worked very well, because if anything, it fucking got in the way of the it got in the way of the pedal fucking reaching all the way down. So the mallet was only hitting the pedal, the drum just barely. Like,
oh my god.
The thing I remember the most was at the point where you were supposed to transition to the keyboard, and then you looked at me. And I was like, what? And you go, the jack. I don't have the adapter jack for the keyboard. And I'm thinking to my head, like, that was on the fucking checklist.
We tried to rock and roll it. We tried to improvise the set. Then they started booing.
Oh, that's what it was.
Then they started booing because we tried to improvise the set to where we didn't even know what was going on. A rock photographer came over.
Rock photographer. School photographer for the fucking yearbook committee. This stupid idiot bitch. Can I get a picture of you guys? And she never got a response because our response was smashing our shit backstage. We fucking got her fucking keyboard. You got the keyboard, it just fucking went like the Samsonite gorilla in that commercial, just Hulk smash, and fucking just smashed the living shit out of it. I took my fucking guitar and fucking threw it up against the wall, and it shattered into a million pieces. The neck fucking broke off. I took the neck, fucking snapped the strings off, and the crowd is seeing. The crowd is halfway paying attention to the band that's setting up after us, and halfway paying attention to the bullshit that we're doing backstage, and they're watching us lose our shit. And they're fucking, then all of a sudden,
loving it.
Now they're fucking cheering.
Yeah.
It's like we're watching them lose their shit backstage, and this is awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fucking team tell
a lot of bands plan to break shit. We didn't plan anything. This is all spontaneous. This was all stuff that was like real.
Well, we were gonna break shit up on stage, but not in the degree that it wound up happening.
Yeah.
It was going to be kind of an act on stage. When they got off stage, we just fucking, fuck it, we're breaking it.
Yeah.
We're busting it, fuck this shit, I'm not playing around with this, I fucking hate people anyways, they want a fucking show, we're getting ready to give them one backstage.
We lost our act already, yeah. We
lost our act and then we lost our shit.
Yeah. That poor photographer, man, last thing she saw was a guitar flying through her camera.
That's right! She had to do one of those...
Fucking takes, man. Oh, that poor girl. Never take our picture again.
I'm trying to fucking, live something down from what happened a year ago, and it got even worse this year. Now I've got to take out my frustration some way, And plus, it was my senior year, so I didn't give two shits about what they were going to do. What are they going to do? Fucking suspend me? At that time, I was already getting ready to drop out. So fuck them. No, at that time I'd already dropped out. And the only reason our band was allowed to play was because Tony and you were still in school.
That's right. That's what it was.